Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. Sorry, I had a little bit of spit in my mouth. Before we begin this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have any question, any comment, any suggestions, if you want a specific topic for me to go over and give you my take on, put it in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to do so. I hope the ones that have given me suggestions are happy with the ones that I've recorded. If you have any others, by all means, keep them coming. I want topics. I want to make sure that you are mind-body balance, right? Mind-body balance. I want you to be balanced. I want you to be able to say, I can do this. I can move forward. I can take baby steps. I can take regular steps. And again, think about the things that I keep on saying over and over and over again, right? Life is not a race. It's a marathon. And it truly is. Having compassion is a great thing to do, to share with others. And today's topic is very important. Mental health. May was Mental Health Awareness Month. And I wanted to do a video right around that time on mental health, but there were other topics that I wanted to touch on. So 2 months later, in July, mental health. And it's important. Look at my shorts, right? It's important because mental health is what drives you. Mental health, it's being mind-body balance. It's having a support system. It's having a village that can help you out, that can look at things from their perspective based on what they see you doing or not doing. It's important. And sometimes, to be honest with you, you just need somebody to listen. You just need somebody that you can talk to. You just need somebody to just let it out. Remember what I talked about, right? Remember the iceberg that I tell you that this is the water line. Above it is 20%. Below it is 80%. 80% of it you can actually see and sometimes sense what's going on. And sometimes you do need somebody like a therapist or a life coach or a peer helper just to help you process things. And a lot of the times, to be honest with you, you just need somebody to listen to you. And I said that, right? And I'm going to say it again. Sometimes you just need somebody to listen to you. That's it. The caveat is no judgment. No judgment. No suggestions, no nothing. You're just there to listen. It's a gift. Sometimes when I did therapy, I was amazed at the things that people were telling me. And as soon as they felt like they were heard, they felt like things got let out, the sign, I've told you this in earlier videos, the sign that you're processing, the sign that you're letting things out, a yawn. Yawning like this means that yawning means that you're letting things go. And that's amazing because that's one way that your body lets you know that you're letting things go. It may not be done. You may not have dealt with it completely, but you're starting to let it go. And again, sometimes, you know what? All we need is somebody to listen to. Again, that's why you have a support system. So that way people can listen to you. Mental health can obscure the way that you think, the way that you see things, the way that you act, the way that you don't act. Remember, we talked about this before. How we as human beings become catatonic. And what I mean by catatonic is that we stop ourselves from reaching the stars because we're afraid that we're going to fail. Fail. It's okay to fail. Failure helps us look at life and helps us adapt in how we're gonna succeed. Look at me. Look, I've told you this before, and I've said it again and again and again. I know that subscriptions right now, thank you 2007 subscribers. This channel is compounding. It has compound effect. If you see the number of views, if you see the number of likes, if you see the number of comments, if you see the number of requests, right? If you see the number of people reaching out to other social media outlets for questions, for personal questions, it's amazing. We're building a community, and sometimes you see it and sometimes you don't. But you know what? A lot of the times our mental health stops us because we think that we're going to fail. But I'm telling you, fail. It's okay to fail. It's okay to fail. Ladies and gentlemen, say it again. It's okay to fail. I'll say it one more time. It's okay to fail. It's amazing. It's freeing once you say it's okay to fail. And I get it, right? Sometimes when we fail, we feel so bad. But then that's the time that we take micro breaks. Those are the times that we go back to here, to knowing yourself, to hear, to help you with things like breathing exercises, meditation, prayers. It is amazing that a rosary can bring such cadence to prayers or meditation or just clearing the mind. And again, right? Now I get it. Not everybody's religious, but what I'm saying is, as you're moving the beads forward, as you're either chanting or praying or thinking, and the beats are moving forward, you can see the release, right? I can see the release. I know that I can see the release when I do that, and it's amazing. It's amazing, and it's something that a lot of us take. Remember, it's 5. Know yourself, know others, know your higher power, know your goals, and know how to celebrate your goals, right? And so, but you knowing what gets you moving, that's great. I gave you an example this past week, this past week, micro breaks, 3 to 5 minutes. From the beginning of my videos, I've talked to you about breathing exercises, right? Holding it for 5 seconds, letting it go. Even when you don't hold it for 5 seconds, you feel that difference. You feel that calm. You feel like there's a weight that has been taken off of your shoulders. And guess what that does? It helps you move forward. It helps you get to your goals. It helps you get to your dreams. It's amazing that a lot of the times we tend to go from one thing to another, to another, to another. And as that compounds, because remember, compounding effect doesn't just go positive, it also can go negative. And that's where we have to be careful with mental health, because it doesn't mean that we have a disease or we have a mental illness or anything. It could be. I'm not saying that it doesn't. I mean, I've seen thousands of clients. And a lot of them did not take care of themselves, did not take care of their mind and their body. A lot of them did not believe in themselves. They thought that they were the worst people in the world. A lot of them felt that they didn't have any friends, they didn't have a village, and yet they had people waiting in the waiting room while they were meeting one-on-one with me. Perception is huge. Perception is key in mental health. You can either do positive perception or negative perception. And again, right, it's up to you to decide which ones you want to look at. Remember, by nature, we tend to go negative first. I get it. I've said it. Books have said it. Research have said it. But once you go negative, then it takes knowing yourself how to get to the positive side. I'm telling you. For me, it's automatic. Music can get me from the negative to the positive. Breathing exercises can get me from the negative to the positive. Making videos for you and giving you different topics and different talking points and different ways of looking at things can get me from the negative to the positive. Believe me, I look forward to doing these things. It's not that I'm looking for like glamour or notoriety and everything. I just want to help you. That's it. I mean, again, I'm giving you a gift. It's up to you to choose to take the gift, so that way you can have mind-body balance, right? Be in the present moment. Build your basic foundation. And so mental health plays a key role in how you see things and how you feel inside. I mean, some people do drugs and alcohol. Those things can kind of push things aside, but then they always come back. Troubles go away for a little bit, but then they come back. So you have to realize, right, that you have to do something else, something that will keep on pushing those troubles away enough for you to move forward and just get them out of the way, or for you to say, I need help. I need to talk to somebody. I need to talk to somebody. If for some reason you have a personal question or you have something, you can always reach out to me. On Facebook, you can reach out to me at, actually not at, you can search for me at Carlos Flores Jr. On Instagram, you can type in at Back on Basics, and on X, you can also type in at Back on Basics. It is that simple. I've had short conversations with some of you. I've had medium-sized conversations with some of you. I've had like greetings and salutations and all that type of conversations with some of you already. I welcome it. Believe me, I welcome it. And make sure that you keep those coming, because I want to make sure that I answer the questions that these videos don't. And there are some specific techniques that are kind of like curtailed to a specific person or a specific type or a specific personality or a specific, life balance activity. And so I can do that as well. I mean, I have over 20 years of experience. And I do a lot of different things. And I do a lot, and if I don't, I do a lot of research. So that way things can get taken care of. So you get the answers that you need. So, mental health is a key aspect of life. It's both good and bad. It could be either or it could be neutral, right? It could be neutral where make decisions. Remember, the here and now, the present moment, that's where you make the best decisions. That's where you have your sharpest mind and your most able body. And so those are the times where you make the best decisions. So make sure that, one, you assess yourself to see if you're down, if you're feeling different than you usually do, if you're having some negative thoughts, If you don't want to get out of bed, I mean, that may be the time to check in and talk to somebody in your support group. And if that doesn't get you answers, then you may have to go to somebody like a therapist or a psychologist or a life coach or whomever, a priest, a rabbi, a monk, whoever. So I want to make sure that you all realize that mental health plays a vital part in our daily lives. So remember, right? Things like laughing can bring you balance or can give you or can start balance. Things like breathing can help you relax, can help you center yourself. Writing down your goals can help your mind say, I don't have to think about those, so I can focus on other stuff. People can help you look at different perspectives, right? So those are some of the things that I can tell you. But you have to do it. You have to choose to do it. You have to choose to do it. And it only takes you to get going. So that way you can move forward. Remember that. So, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new videos that come on board. Hit the like button for this video, right? Mental health is very important and it's a very integrated part of our lives. Till next time, Back on Basics.